Alright, welcome back to my Metal Gear Solid 2 European Extreme guided walkthrough. In the previous part we took down the Harrier, so now let's continue on to Shell 2. Now the following sections mostly contain cutscenes and the parts that have actual gameplay don't actually differ on European Extreme. So first all you need to do is avoid some bird shit and sedate a couple of soldiers.
This is not a pretty sight.
Hurry up and check the situation.
I think it will be best if I just summarize the events up to the next boss fight.
I'm going to go in my pants.
First, you receive a golden shower. Then you rapidly blow your load all over the place. Then things get wet and moist. Then you blow your rocket in a hole, but make sure you don't go off prematurely. And the president grabs you by the pussy.
What the?
You're a man?
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President.
And then you get cockblocked by some old geezer dressed like a cowboy. And then things get wet again when you're on your way to giving some girl who looks suspiciously underaged a piggyback ride.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
Alright, the boss fight against Vamp. This can be a very difficult fight, but there is a strategy that speedrunners use that is very effective but can be a bit tricky to pull off. What you want to do is hang off the side and wait for Vamp to walk over to you when he has his red glow around him. Now as soon as he attacks, climb up. You're invincible during that animation. Now as you see, I screwed up because he jumped in the water again, so let's try that again. As I said, it can be a bit tricky to pull off. So wait for him to come close, and as soon as he attacks, climb up. Then you walk back and forth, punching him. But here's the important thing. Do not do the full combo. Because when you do the kick, he goes back in the water again. Make sure you stay far enough away that you won't get hit by his knife slashes. And if you do this correctly, you can keep going until the fight is over. If you mess up, however, don't hang a third time in the midsection of the arena, but instead go to one of the sides. Because when you do it a third time, he will throw a knife as soon as he surfaces.
Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
Okay, the next part is a bit tricky because of how the soldiers spawn in this area. Initially there are only 2 guards, but 4 more will appear depending on where you take Emma within this area. As long as she stays in the lift, you will only encounter 2 soldiers. But when you take her through the area, 4 more will appear. You see, now there is a soldier there who wasn't there before. You can walk around as long as you want when Emma's in the lift, but this soldier is nowhere to be found. When you get close to the stairs, another soldier will enter the area. The easiest way is to leave Emma behind, but keep in mind that there are 2 more soldiers on the right side of the area, which you can't take out before this point because, as I said, one of them just spawned. So if you get there when Emma's still in the elevator, there will only be 1 guard and you don't want to leave a corpse behind when the second one spawns.
Freeze! Huh? Hey!
Near the door is the final soldier.
Freeze! Move! Ah!
There's a cipher outside, but now all of a sudden there's also a guard on top of the structure, which is easy to miss. So if you don't take him out, he will see you and it's game over.
Hey! No! Damn it.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5. I don't have card 5. Damn.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
No!
Okay, welcome to my nightmare. I have mentioned multiple times before that I absolutely suck at aiming, and this is the section that is really going to show that. So the reason I kneel down at this precise location is because this is where the new ammunition will spawn. Although you will have to move around a bit to get all the mines, because you can't see them all from here. There are a couple of mines almost immediately in Emma's way, so make sure to take those out first. Okay, now you can see several soldiers at this point, but don't think that if you just kill whatever you see, you are done. Because new soldiers and new ciphers will constantly spawn, so Emma is never really safe. But at least you can make a safe path to the first tower. Then you have time to relocate, so you can take out the other mines. You want to do this quickly, because you'll be kicking yourself if Emma gets all the way over there and then dies because of a mine. This section is pretty long, so you don't want to keep redoing it. Oh fucking hell, I was way too slow. Strange thing is that Emma can take quite a lot of damage. In fact, way more than you can. Okay, now if you're low on bullets, it's best to quickly empty your rifle so new bullets will spawn. And if you missed a mine like I did, make sure that you don't forget that you still need to destroy it before she gets there. Ah, fuck it, stop shaking. Okay, that should take care of all the mines at least. Or maybe not. Make sure you move around so you can check. And there is indeed still one left. You see how important it is that you don't just assume that you've destroyed them all? Alright, the next part is the most annoying part, because Emma will be moving from Tower 1 to Tower 2, which means that soldiers can fire at her from both sides. And new soldiers will simply spawn, so you cannot just kill them all in advance. And same goes for the ciphers. So obviously you will want to shoot whatever you see, but what I'm saying is that you're never done. You need to keep looking around for new enemies. Okay, I had just enough bullets, but Emma is almost dead, so there isn't much room to fuck around anymore. Obviously, if you're a better shot than me, then you can take soldiers out much faster by getting headshots. Alright, that was the worst part. After she passes the second tower, Snake will show up and help you out, so the last part is the easiest. Well, at least if there really aren't any mines left.
I'm scared.
Freeze!
Ah!
A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell.
Oh no, my stomach! Not again! Oh. This place is about to sink! Just get out fast, okay? Oh.
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one!
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny! Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, if we run into each other again...
Oh.
Huh. What a weird guy.
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on Strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
Damn, I don't think I can do this. Snake, take over for me.
So now Snake is helping us out, but he will not shoot at random. He will only shoot at what you can see through your scope. Fortunately, there are no more mines left, and she should be near the end about now. Okay, all you need to do here is aim for Vamp's head and try not to hit Emma. As long as you stun him, like this, Emma's life bar won't go down, unless you hit her, of course.
Leave it to me.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
Yay, we're naked. Well, many years ago when I first played this game, I was so addicted to it that I played through the entire game in 2 days. So when I got here it was like 5 AM or something, and I was kind of sleep deprived. So when the weird messages started, I was sort of questioning whether I was really losing my sanity.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
There is not much to say about this part. There are a couple of soldiers and cameras you need to avoid, so it's basically a matter of paying close attention to the radar.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky, to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
Huh? What was that just now?
What are you thinking?
Alright, now we're at the only part of the game I really don't like, because now the game turns into a complete clusterfuck where you need to fight an entire army at once. which this type of game is not suited for if you ask me. Moreover, Snake tends to get killed a lot. It starts out fine, but when you get near the door it just turns to shit. So I am usually against this, but I'm actually going to trigger a glitch to get past the door before all the soldiers are dead. And the reason for that is because you just end up using some sort of cheese tactic anyway. Most people just tranquilize Snake and hide in a corner so they can take each soldier out one by one, while they stun them with the cooling spray and keep resedating Snake until the fight finally ends. I simply say fuck it, let's glitch right through the door into the next section. So it's not really the highlight of this playthrough, but there you go. And the next room isn't much better, but fortunately after that we have the best part of the game if you ask me, where we fight the Metal Gear Race. So the way you trigger the glitch is to press up against the door, go to first person mode and punch. And for some reason that makes you glitch through the door. So fuck this section of the game, but I will see you back in the final episode.
You all